Audio is all good? Alright, great. So there's two places that I like to look for Uraninite crystals. I'm not gonna try to even pronounce it correctly because that's just too much work. Anyways, there's two places that I like to look because you can find, well, one's a pretty safe spot, the other one not so safe, but you can still find like a crap ton of crystals. So to get to the first spot, we're gonna start from the giant coral tube that sticks up out of the water. If you don't know how to find it, I have a video on that if you want to check it out, if you need help. Anyways, you're going to start from this coral tube and you are going to head about 2 notches to the left of southwest until you reach like this sort of hill with a crack in it that leads to like a cave. That was a pretty bad description, but you'll see what I'm talking about once we get there. But when you come here, you don't really need to bring anything like that crazy because there's no hostile creatures here that'll like actually attack you or anything. So I'd say you just need to bring a sea glide, maybe a sea moth if you want to reach this area faster, a decent O2 tank, like a high capacity O2 tank, something like that, and maybe a flashlight. Actually, maybe a flashlight because you are going to be going into a cave, so it's going to be a little dark. And I will drop the coordinates once we get to the place. Yes, we're getting close. You're gonna see this like sort of like split hill kind of, and the grass, the water is gonna start turning green, a little like an ugly greenish color because this little areas between the Grand Reef and the Sparse Reef. But you're gonna be looking for a rock formation type thing that looks like this. There's gonna be like a little crack in it, just like this. Which is how you're gonna know you're here, and the Uraninite crystals are going to be found in between the cracks. Now usually you're going to find them like along the walls, but you can go down pretty far in here, like I'm about to do right now, which is why you need a decent O2 tank. So we already found one right here. There's also rubies, a whole bunch of other like shale outcrops, a whole bunch of other useful stuff you can find in here. So even if you don't get a whole lot of Uraninite crystals, you can still get like decent other things, you know, so it's not a complete waste of time. Now there is a chance that you might not find, because Subnautica, unfortunately, is a lot of the spawns are kind of like RNG, so it's kind of random depending on like save to save. So last time, because I had to re-record this video, last time I came here, I found like 17 crystals. I don't know how many I'm gonna find this time, but it might be less. So in your game, you might find more or less, so just be, you know, be aware of that. Or you like eat me alive in the comments if you don't find that much. So that's a lot of crystals, lots of crystals. Yummy. This 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So we got 13 crystals that time, which is, you know, that's not half bad. Last time I got 18 or 17, I can't remember which one it was. It was somewhere around that range. So you can definitely find a lot more than I did here, or you might find less, but hopefully you find more. But yeah, let's go to the second spot. Okay, we're back. Hi, how's it going? So to reach the second spot, you're gonna start from the coral tube again, just like you did the first time. Instead, this time you are going to be heading about 1.5 notches to the right of north. Just keep about 1,000 meters in that direction until you reach the underwater island. Now going here, you're actually going to need the prawn suit, and you're going to want to have the drill arm, otherwise you aren't going to be able to get the crystals in this spot, because this is the spot. This spot only has deposits. You can only find crystal deposits here, so you're going to need the prawn suit to actually pick those up. And the crystal deposits can have anywhere from 7 to 14. Like they can give you 7 to 14 crystals whenever you mine them. The only problem with this spot is it's a little more dangerous than the last one because there are bone sharks in this area, and bone sharks are pretty annoying, to be honest, especially when they're like attacking you in a group. Now you can easily kill them using the drill arm if you want, or you can just avoid them, use a stasis rifle, you know, anything like that. But just be careful of them when you come down here. I was off a little bit. It's okay. So once you reach the underwater islands, you're going to immediately notice that you can't see the bottom, which, you know, is kind of scary. But the Uraninite crystals are at the very, very bottom of the underwater island. So once you get here, can you get off? Once you get here, you're gonna have to go straight down, all the way down until you hit the floor of the underwater islands. Actually, let me. All right. So yeah, you're gonna keep going down, all the way down, all the way down. You're gonna be down to about 400, 500 meters. Yep, see, and that's the bottom that you're gonna be looking for. And there are a lot of bone sharks down here. If you keep your lights off, if you just try not to shine any lights on them, there's no guarantee that they won't come after you, but that does make them less likely to, because they are sensitive to light. So back off, man. It's out. We're here. Let's look around. So already we have one deposit. Okay, y'all got it. We got one deposit right here. That's one. There's two. There's also a bunch of silver deposits down here. So, I mean, if you need silver, this is also a good place to come. So we found 2 deposits so far. Let's see if we can find any more. Oh, okay, there's 3. Oh, and 4. So 3, 4. So we got 4 deposits so far. Is that 5? That is not 5. Okay, nope, there's 5 right there. So 5 deposits so far. So we got 6 and 7. So 7 deposits. We got 7 Uraninite deposits. Now, came down here, found 7 Uraninite deposits. Now, if we do the very simple math, because you can get anywhere between 7 and 14 or 13. I think it's either 13 or 14. 7 and 14 crystals from each deposit. So let's just say you get the lowest amount of numbers. So you get 7 unlucky, like you get 7 from every deposit. You still would get 49 crystals overall from this spot. So yeah, this is a pretty good spot to find crystals, since it's all deposits, and the deposits can give you so much. And if you're lucky, you can get like multiple double-digit numbers. So like you get a bunch of, maybe like from 3 of the deposits you get like 10 crystals. Maybe one you get 11, and then like the other 3 you get like 8. That's even more. So, but again, this is RNG. Now I did find 7 in a row, like twice, because this is my second time coming here, and I found 7 again. So I don't know if 7 is the fixed number for deposits you can find here, but I wouldn't count on it. So just remember, it's RNG. So you might not find as many deposits here as I did, or you could even find more. But yeah, those are the 2 main spots I think are pretty good. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I hope I was able to help you find some crystals. I'll see you in the next one.